Hi, Ken Miller here with the Los Angeles Sentinel newspaper. I'm here with AC Green, former Laker great. You were at the press conference in downtown Los Angeles today. Can you just explain to me what your emotions were as you were standing there behind Mayor Kevin Johnson of Sacramento, and obviously the announcement of Manning County Struggle?
Well, we watched in a private room, first of all, the players, the mayors, both mayors, and us players. We were happy to hear the decision, the judgment that really came down, and the swiftness of it. I think it sent a message, a very clear, decisive message. But most importantly, I think the message has to continue and hopefully can build from here. That really trickles down to our kids more than anything else. That's really what my biggest concern is, because we have the second largest school district here in LA, in our country, the LAUSD school district, and we have enough bullying that goes on just in our own district. And eventually, sometimes you got to eventually say enough's enough and stand up for what is right, and the bigotry, the prejudice, the injustice, those type of things. How long they've been going on, no one really knows. With Mr. Sterling, there's a lot of records out there and rumors at the same time. But the reality is, when Adam Silver had a chance to do something about it, he did.
Well, to the conventional fan, it's the beginning of the end for Donald Sterling. However, how much bigger is this? Are there anyone else in that old boys club who may similarly share those feelings? And what is the deliverable beyond just Sterling being out?
Well, anything along that answer is speculation, because I'm not in that club.
Right.
So it wouldn't be wise, but they are watching and they are listening, and so the message, like I said, is not only conveyed to Mr. Sterling, but it's also conveyed to anyone that else has those type of ideologies that they're lining themselves up with, inside the 30 owners or outside. It's just not a place and time for this anymore. And honestly, today seemed like for those baby boomers, it seemed like the civil rights movement. What we read in history books and what we've heard about so much, you have a chance to actually live through a moment that can sort of resemble it.
Finally, my final question to you is that now that it appears to be inevitable that Sterling is going to be forced to sell the team, the NBA has been a model league, a model business in all other areas in the advancement of African American. 78% players on the court, the front offices, even in New York, is solid for the most part. And one area they do really fail in is in the area of ownership. Would you anticipate that there's a strong candidate, an African American candidate, who could purchase this team?
Well, you're looking at one who has interest, first and foremost. But secondly, there are those, that are definitely out there, and a few that I do know, who probably would have interest also. But there's, you still got to work through some things, and you got to let due process take its toll and its course with the removal of Mr. Sterling. And so, hopefully that will be soon as possible. But you got to be patient in that sense also. But the message that was conveyed today, you sort of got to allow that to really settle in and let that be conveyed as it has been. It's a very impactful message that it's not going to be tolerated. And hopefully when the owners meet, they're not going to accept it either.
Thank you.
That works for me. Thank you so much.